My name is Kiragu Michael Mwangi. I'm second born in a family of 5, born and raised by both parents. I'm a student at St. Paul's University, currently my second year, doing bachelor's degree in mass communication and the CEO of 3 Million Photography. I'm not born on a wheelchair. So on October 10th, 2014, I got an accident in Bomas of Kenya that left my spine broken. It took me more than a whole year to recover and to now get to know my situation and my circumstance, but that didn't pull me back. So I came to St. Paul's University in 2016. It's been great. And I'm a lover of fun, art and entertainment. So I spent 2 months in Kenyatta and 8 more months in the National Spinal Injury Hospital. And I learned to just be me and to live with the condition that I acquired. It was more of a transformation from walking and now you're not walking. Film needs a lot of movement, photography needs a lot of movement. After the accident, I rebranded it to 3 Million Photography. 3 million, the symbol 3 is my initial names. The million are prayers. I started asking myself like so many questions. I was depressed, I was giving up, I just wanted, life to end. But again, I started thanking God. God, I thank you for life, I thank you for, and those reasons were too many. So because I couldn't exhaust, that's how the word million came in. It becomes so hard to juggle between education, my health, and managing photography as an art. So I don't sleep per se. I just use the time I have. How I get clients is funny because when your work is good, people appreciate it. So sometimes I just share my work on my social media platforms, and also people who know my abilities to work even with the kind of disability I have. When a client says he or she wants me to take a picture at a certain place at their destination, now they have to cater for that transport. But if they're coming to where I am, now the prices reduce because most of my photography is basically outdoor photo shoots. I don't have a studio yet. I'm planning to establish one. Challenges sometimes come in form of mobility, because moving around with a wheelchair and doing photography, like I said, photography needs a lot of mobility. So sometimes I'm even forced to take someone with me to a certain place. There's a lot of discrimination in our society. When they see you on a wheelchair or they see you with a certain kind of a special need, they think the ultimate thing you want to do is to beg. So sometimes it's really hurting because we are not here to beg. It's just that we are differently abled, but our abilities is not limited by our movement or anything. Sometimes I'm forced to take Uber or taxi. The expenses are way too high. Affordability becomes a challenge. I have medication, I have nutrition, I have to keep on checking my weight, I have to go to physiotherapy, I have to go to gym. When I'm dealing with clients, I tend to make it clear to them prior. I'm in this kind of a situation. This is my condition. Most of the time I do this to avoid disappointments and situations whereby they will more or less discriminate me. Everyone is a photographer, but I usually say not everyone is a professional photographer, because you can take a photo with your phone, but when I take a good photo with my camera, you will clearly see the distinction. That's why you cannot do a wedding photography, an events photography, a high profile modeling photography with your phone. One thing I believe in is that it's something that it's in me. I just see a camera and I can manipulate almost any kind of camera. I just love it. It's just in me, it's in my blood. My biggest dream is to use the skills I have and pass those skills to other people, to other generations. What sets me apart is I'm driven towards having a better future. I'm driven towards killing the stereotypes in the society that you have to beg. So I work each and every single day to prove that anything is possible. Photography has opened these doors for me. In as much as sometimes it's not monetary value, sometimes it's creating bonds with people that I didn't even expect. And it has taken me places. But above all, it has kept me close to God, because that's the most important thing. I think the biggest problem when someone leaves campus, it's the mindset of I'm going to get employed. If we only change that perspective and start creating what you want to be when in campus, then we will be far. A lot of companies grew because they started in campus. My dream is to open up, I won't call them studios, I'd rather even call them branches of 3 million photography. So I want to take over the entire universe with my art. As my trending hashtag on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, it's the hashtag wheelchair photographer. So I want to take over the entire universe. After campus, I just want to, like show people, we can still do it. Yeah.
This is Clean Money TV.